Hello, my name is Kristen Hall, and today I will be talking to you about some of the features of Apple Music and Google Play Music that I liked and disliked after performing my usability test. So just off the bat, over here on the right, this is Apple Music right here, and then on the left, this is Google Play Music. I have them both open so that it's really easy for me to compare, and so it's easier for you to see. Um, Overall, both of these programs perform about the same. However, there are still some differences in how Apple Music and Google Play both performed. So starting off, I'm going to talk about some of the features that I liked about both of the programs. The first feature that I noticed right off the bat, I can't show it to you live, unfortunately, because it happened while I was setting up my accounts, but I do have some screenshots that I can show you to help iterate my points. So just going to pull those open. Okay. So one of the things that I thought that Google and Apple both did really well is right away when you're setting up your account, they help you pick out music so you can start listening to artists, genres, and songs that you already enjoy, and you can listen to them, as soon as you finish setting up your account. So over here you can see this is the Google Play. They have all the genres here listed. They also have it basically the same thing with Apple, all the genres. So they have you pick out a genre, and then based on the genres you pick out, they have you pick out artists, and then after that your account will be set up. I did, though, prefer Google Plays over Apple's. As you can see in the screenshot here for Apple, I did keep getting sign-in errors, so for whatever reason it kept making me try to sign in to my account multiple times, even though, I kept typing in the right password. It was just being weird, and it was like, oh, you haven't signed in. And I'm like, I just signed in 2 seconds ago. What's your deal? But anyways, that's something I'll probably talk about a bit more later. But yeah, they both do a good job of showing or of helping you set up your account and helping you find music right away without much effort on your part. So another thing that both the programs do really well is they both allow you to add music that you already own to the program. So here I'm just going to minimize Apple really quick so I can show Google. So to add music, all you do is go to your music library. Where is it? Oh, it's here. So you click on the little bars up here, and then if you look here, there's this option that says upload music. You just click that, and it'll say drag songs. I actually have a song on my desktop right here, Red Hot Chili Peppers. So see, you just drag and drop, and there you go. The MP3 has been added to Google Play, and it's basically the same thing with Apple too. So I'm just going to minimize Google so you can just focus on Apple. If you just go to your library, you literally just drag and drop, and the song's there for you to listen to. So you can have all your music in one place, which is nice. So if you already have like a bunch of music on your computer and you want it all in one place, both Google and Apple will let you organize it all and have it there for you to listen to. So between the two programs, I liked, so as I was saying earlier, I did like Google's walkthrough better than Apple, just because it was more aesthetically pleasing. It was also a lot more straightforward compared to Apple Music. So when I was first trying to sign up for my Google Play account, I just typed in Google Play Music, and then right away, first link that you click on takes you to Google Play, and if you already have a Google account, you can sign up right away. It's really quick and easy. Though with Apple, so I'm going to type in Apple Music. This is what I did to find Apple Music. I just typed in Apple Music. First link it sends you to itunes.apple.com. And if you don't have iTunes already, it forces you to download iTunes before you can set up Apple Music. And then after you download iTunes, it doesn't directly take you to Apple Music. It takes you to the iTunes store. And you have to kind of click around to find Apple Music. You can't find it in the store, which is kind of weird. You had to click on the For You tab, and then you would get something that would say like, oh, sign up for Apple Music. And so it's a little more roundabout to get to Apple Music compared to Google Play. Google Play, you just search it and it's right there ready for you to start using, whereas Google, they kind of make you, or with Apple, they kind of make you jump through some hoops before you can start using their program. Another thing that I liked about Google over Apple is their search menu. So if you're searching for like a song or an album or a genre, you just go to the search bar, and I'm just going to type in Come As You Are, song by Nirvana that I like. Right away, it shows Come As You Are, and then it's a song by Nirvana, has the band name there. And they also will list, a couple other options. I'm assuming that those are like cover songs, but they'll have the main song right there, and you can even just press play right then and there, and as you can see, it'll start playing the song right there. So searching music is really easy, and then you can also, when you search it, it takes you straight here, and you can right-click it, add it to your library, do whatever you want with it. It's really easy. But with Apple's, their search bar is like off in the corner over here. It's really small. And then when you type in Come As You Are, it gives you a lot of random like searches that you can do. So they're like, oh, you can search in songs, or you can, I don't know, search it in Korean. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't really like their search menu as much, so I guess that's something Apple could improve on, is making a better search menu, because this is definitely a little more like drab and not as inviting as Google's. But that's something that Apple could improve on. Some things though that I liked better about Apple Music over Google is that Apple lets you download music, so you can listen to music offline. So if your internet's down and say you want to listen to music, you can still listen to music. Whereas with Google, you can't download any of your music onto your desktop. And I think part of that is because iTunes, as you can see, it has a desktop app. So see, excuse me, iTunes is right here on my desktop. So you can download things straight onto your computer. Whereas with Google Music, it's all in a web browser, so you can't really download any of your songs. It's all on a cloud. I know with Google Play, they do have a phone app where you can download your music, but not for your desktop. So that's something that Google could improve upon, is maybe making their own desktop app so you can download songs. And let's see, in general, something that both of these programs could improve on would be making it easier to share music through social media. So Google uses Google Plus, which is like their own social media thing that I personally have never used. And then Apple has their own, discover music with friends, but it's only, with Apple. Whereas, so there's another music streaming program that I have been using that I'm just going to show off really quick. Spotify. They actually let you connect your Facebook account to your Spotify account, so people on your Facebook can see what music you're listening to. Whereas with Apple and Google, it's very limited. So as I said, not a lot of people use Google Plus. And with Apple Music, you know, if your other friends aren't using Apple Music, then they won't be able to discover music that you're listening to. So if they were somehow, you know, able to make it to connect to like Twitter or Facebook or, you know, other social media outlets that more people actually use, that would probably be better. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I liked and disliked about both Apple Music and Google Music. Overall, they're both pretty good programs and they perform more or less about the same. It's more or less just your preference as to which one you prefer. I'd say if I were to personally pick one, I'd prefer Google over Apple just because Google seems to run more smoothly for me than Apple did. With Apple, I run into a lot of errors. So that's something Apple also needs to improve upon is optimizing their program. Anyways, thanks for listening and have a good rest of your day.